That's the dream. That's what we all live for if you're a skier. And it's just pure bliss. You can't really buy that feeling. And I've said that before, but that's true. That feeling right there, that's priceless.
Yeah, I'm good to go. I'm blocking traffic. Okay, man.
Am I running?
Yes.
All right.
Have fun, man.
All right.
Have fun, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah,
See you guys. Yeah. Holy shit. That was fucking gnarly. My legs. Oh God. My legs, they're gone. They're gone.
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
Some of the best things in life are found off the beaten path, and paradise isn't found alongside an were a few degrees colder, it would indeed be spend every moment we can with water sucked out into the atmosphere, and there it's lightning strike. We're a few degrees warmer, or it never gets closer in snow when Antarctica still lasts. If you don't do it this year, you'll only be 1 year older when you do. And we snow riders are the most fortunate people on this planet Earth, because we get to spend an endless winter on the side of a mountain somewhere on whatever we enjoy the most, sliding on something that never changes, yet is never the same. Something as simple as a blanket of snow.
Rob Creighton, International Sales Manager, Big White Ski Resort.
Big White has always been built just as a ski resort, and it's not actually even open in the summer. It's a winter resort Our season starts usually around the beginning of December and we'll run through until mid-April.
It always snows here. It never rains at this elevation, and we have 2,500 vertical feet of perfect powder snow surface.
Yeah, the resort in general, it's located halfway between Vancouver and Calgary. If you're familiar with Canada, we're in British Columbia. We're known as Canada's favorite family resort, located outside of Kelowna, British Columbia. So to get to us, it's quite easy from here. Aussies think that we're quite far away, but you can fly Air Canada via Sydney, Qantas via Sydney, or Air New Zealand via Auckland. So very easy to get to, very popular with Australians. We're actually owned by Australians.
It's a really unique weather system. You get the wet air coming off the Pacific that collides with very dry air down in the valley. We're actually just above a semi-arid desert, so the snow is dry and light and beautiful all year round.
Because of the dry snow, a lot of people can get introduced to skiing powder here where they don't have to necessarily be on a steep slope. They can be on a fairly gentle slope because the snow's so light they can go through it.
Yeah. The Mount Buller crew, we're familiar with them. We actually sponsor the Mount Buller Race Club, so very popular. However, our owners used to own Mount Hotham.
It's a very rugged mountain. We've gladed a lot of the terrain as well, so there's some great tree skiing. There's some really good steeps, and there's also wide open groomed cruisers.
Everything here is skiable, whether it's on a trail or off-piste a little bit through the trees.
Mother Nature put the resort here, and we just simply took advantage of it.
So the resort in general is, like I say, is Canada's favorite family resort, and it goes from we go from 1,500 meters up to 2,300 meters. So it's a little bit lower than maybe some of the Colorado resorts, and a little bit higher than say for instance a Whistler. So we get 7.5 meters of snow a year, and that's really what we're known for is our snow and the quality of snow because of our inland location.
Big White and the Okanagan is sort of smack dab in between Calgary and Vancouver in the interior of BC. So it's only about a 40-minute flight from Vancouver, about an hour from Calgary.
You do not need a car. You do not need any type of transportation other than your ski or your snowboard, because everything's ski to, ski from. All the restaurants are within walking distance. It's a pedestrian village.
Favorite hangouts? Well, I like to hang out at Big White in general, but for fine dining, probably 6 Degrees is really good. If you want to go out to a nightclub or a pub, probably Snowshoe Sam's.
A lot of places you're on a bus for quite a long period of time, whereas here, you dictate the pace. You get out of bed when you want to get out of bed, and you go for a slide. You can go back to your chalet or your condo for lunch.
So you really not only get that ski in effect, you actually get the ski out effect where you can walk out of your lodging, put your skis on and ski down to a lift.
We're located at bigwhite.com, and lots of useful information there. We've got videos of the resort. There's 360 views of accommodation. There's aerial photos and lots of information there. And actually, if an Australian logs into our website from Australia, it'll give you everything that you need, I guess, that an Australian would need to know.
We're very fortunate with the accommodation because we really do have the whole gamut. You've got everything from a youth hostel on the mountain to your own small apartment, and we've got it all the way up into units like this one here where you've got beautiful appointed luxury accommodation, private hot tub on your deck, just a great winter experience to have. We don't have crowds, we don't have lineups on the lifts, so the pace here is pretty relaxed, and I think that carries through to the way the staff treat the guests on the mountain.
We pride ourselves on being Canada's favorite family resort, and when it comes down to family, obviously we need to take care of kids, and we think that we take care of kids really well here. We've got programs for all ages and ability levels. Kids often progress at ridiculous rates. They're from brand new skiers and snowboarders to up on the chairlift within a few hours.
Big White has a myriad of different dining experiences here. We can go from the top end in our fine dining environment here, like the Kettle Valley Steakhouse, all the way through any of the walk-up cafes and bars and restaurants that you'd find in the village.
Once you're here, you're here. Everything is within walking distance, so it's the convenience factor combined with tons of great snow and a beautiful resort village that just is the ease of access. We're really a stressless holiday.
It really relates back to the people serving you dinner at night or making your beds or tuning your skis. It's not a job to them, it's a lifestyle. And when you can work in a lifestyle that you love, it just reflects on our guests, and it just makes for a happier vacation for our guests.
Rob Crichton, International Sales Manager, Big White Ski Resort, Canada's favorite family resort, and you're watching skitv.com.au.
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
The thing that I love the most about being an artist is the places that it takes you, not just necessarily like in the physical world, the places that you see, but just the places it takes you in your head. It can be a little bit tricky at times. It can be very uncomfortable when you're trying to realise the ideas in your head onto canvas. I think I take a lot of pride in my work, so I feel like it always has to be right, which means a lot of sleepless nights and a lot of redos. When I think about I'm wanting to create a painting, I want it to be beautiful and that something that people will look at and they'll admire. I've got to interpret the idea onto the canvas, and so it often just feels like you're wringing yourself out a little bit, trying to get that idea out and manifest it and express it. And so sometimes you have to try to remember to let go of creating something that's pretty and allow yourself to just be a bit more adventurous and let other techniques come in. And then often at the end, they work the best. If you try and do something just to make something visually pleasing, I find that it can actually paralyse you. You've got to be ready to explore and let things get a little bit messy. And then you get something that's a lot more real and it has a lot more character to it. And I feel that people can look at it then and they'll see, it's almost subconsciously they can see that struggle, and it gives it a bit more depth and more life to the painting rather than being two-dimensionally pleasing. You can see that there's other things going on there. The thing that attracted me to skiing the most was I just couldn't wait to be able to get out onto the back of the mountains, and just that isolation that you have when you're maybe just with a small group of friends, but then also the challenge of having to learn the skills to be able to actually ski out there. It was just something that was what drove me on, and I just had a big sense of adventure for that. I've been lucky, I've been able to go and ski in places like Japan and New Zealand and different parts of the Alps, so it's taken me to different cultures and to be able to see lots of different views, and that has inspired my art quite a lot as well. I find that being in nature and living as we do on the mountain, and your daily routine is different, you see that you don't have to conform to these ideals all the time, and that if you can step outside the box, then it makes just your whole outlook is more creative and you become more adventurous, and you can see that there's a lot more to life than just living monotonously every day. It makes me braver to step outside that box. It was just something that I just felt led here, and I did everything that I could to be here and to live here and to make it work. And once I got the opportunity at Faction to start to put my work onto the designs, it's just, I don't think it's something that I ever thought would happen. The first time I ever did it, I actually took a pair of the Supertonics to Utah. I'd not practiced on them before, and I was kind of straight into the guts of things out there, and it just, I don't know, they just really felt like they were my skis and they were my friend and I was going to be all right on them that day. When you're in the city, you just have a lot of chaos around you. You've got buses and trains and people. I don't feel at home in urban environments. I find them very claustrophobic. So that's where I like finding pieces of artwork, and that is what gave me a love of street art initially. Because amongst all this chaos, I could find a little piece of art and I could home in on it, and it gave me something that I could relate to. My art is always a product of my environment, and I've been living in the UK for a couple of years now, so I've just got to get used to being around bricks and mortar again. My job is I create the artwork for the women's line. I create large-scale canvas pieces and some illustrations, which are then condensed down to fit onto the skis. There's always unnecessary stuff in my head. I find I have far too many ideas, but the good thing about doing art for the skis is I have to work in a variety of styles, so I get to unleash all of these very many ideas. The artwork on the Ambit and also on the Heroine ski, they're both derivative of street art influences. You get a lot of artists working together on the same wall, so the marks will overlay, sometimes by accident and then sometimes deliberately. It's a very layered piece. A lot of the marks on this are also derivative from action painting and abstract painting. With the Prodigy ski, I wanted to illustrate the female form and also connect her to nature. So I started with the head at the top of the skis, and then I have her hair cascading down, and intertwined within her plaits are all the woodland creatures. So this one is more of a mix of traditional techniques. I wanted to take a concept that originally had been seen as something that was quite gothic, but then make it much lighter. The Supertonic is my favourite ski. This one is very personal to me. I'd say it's more of a portrait of what's been happening to me with my change of environment. I find that sometimes you need to empty the contents of your head and just be accepting of the journey that life's taking you on and try and learn the lessons that it's teaching you. Being in the mountains is a complete contrast to that. I feel as soon as I get here, I can just exhale.
My name is Patrick Sanis. I'm the ski designer at Faction. I'm responsible for research and development here in Verbier, planning behind our product ranges, controlling our production cycles. My job is about making the best skis in the world for everyone. Regardless of the type of skiing, my job is to make sure that you got the best skis possible on your feet. I ski a lot, always testing prototypes and working on new concepts and materials. Then I'm in the office, finalizing the shapes and profiles of our skis and controlling the quality of manufacturing product. When I started this, I had no respect for the world, like that designing ski was a black art. You really need to think of all aspects of skiing and what type of skier. But saying that, I kind of an early stage wanted to make like really good skis for people living in the mountains and going into the mountains on the weekends, like shapes and constructions that you can develop your skiing with. So we tend to make our skis a slight touch stiffer than the competition. We tend to have a slightly bigger side cut. Small things like that, but we also tend to make our lighter constructions more like stronger, more durable. Yeah, it's just so much going into designing a ski. In terms of shape, I think it's one of the most underestimated discussions in the ski industry. And this is where I put a lot of emphasis in my work, is to get a shape that works for so many different types of skiers and so many different styles of skiing. It's really important that our skis last for a long time, both for environment's sake and also when you're out on the mountain. You want a ski that holds up for the whole day, the whole week, the whole year, a couple of years. It's also a safety factor that the skis are really strong. You don't want a ski breaking on the other side of the mountain when you have 2 hours of skin track back home. The process in developing something new it really starts with us here in the mountains and what we want to ski. With what we're doing here at Faction, I would say that we really aim to make really good skis for everyone. Ultimately, I'm creating tools of escape for a lot of different people in a lot of different locations that share the same joy of skiing. And regardless of your type of ski, I'm trying to find a way to make you have fun on skis. My name is Patrick Sanis and I'm the ski designer at Faction.
Être patrouilleur à Téléverbier, c'est commencer le travail avant tout le monde, finir après tous les clients. Mais c'est vraiment un très beau travail parce que c'est très varié. On est tous les jours sur les skis. Mon papa est patrouilleur aussi. Alors il connaît le travail, il connaît les risques, il connaît les plaisirs aussi. Pour moi, être sur les skis tous les jours, c'est vraiment un plaisir durant la saison d'hiver. Alors je m'appelle Louis Rogo et je suis patrouilleur à Téléverbier. Alors Verbier, c'est un environnement très montagneux, c'est très haut et ça comporte des risques au niveau des avalanches. Le travail peut être très physique, notamment pendant les transports avec la luge. Alors on a un meeting le matin. On check la neige, on regarde s'il a neigé. Et en fonction de ça, on regarde s'il faut peut faire un minage avalanche. Le matin, on a chacun des arêtes. On descend des arêtes et on contrôle de chaque côté des arêtes en dessus des pistes. Mais après une avalanche, dès qu'il fait plus de 30 degrés, ça peut se déclencher à toutes les expositions quand il y a de la neige. On prépare les explosifs le matin et on s'éparpille un peu dans le domaine pour voir s'il y a un danger d'avalanche. Et s'il y en a un, on envoie ces explosifs.
Verbier 65, 61.
68, j'écoute. On voit le matin, ensuite on fait petite discussion, meeting, après on attaque pour faire les pistes, ça dépend des conditions, s'il a neigé, s'il y a eu du vent, si on doit faire un minage ou pas. Bah pour moi c'est un des plus beaux métiers au monde, on va dire. C'est chouette, on est toute la journée sur les skis. Puis voilà, ça m'a toujours attiré c'est ce que je voulais faire, être toute la journée sur les skis. Et puis j'ai une formation dans la santé, alors le premier secours, ça m'a toujours attiré. Puis voilà. Je travaille sur le domaine de Verbier. Puis on a un joli paysage, une belle vue toute la journée. Alors je m'appelle Mégane et je suis patrouilleuse.
Alors, quoi faut être aware? Les conditions météo, la température et le vent et la hauteur de neige fraîche. Et en plus savoir s'il y a une cohésion ou pas entre les différentes couches. Alors le travail, il pourrait être dangereux, mais on essaye de travailler dans des conditions le plus safe possible. Oui, heureusement qu'on doit faire confiance dans l'équipement. On va dire, on a des sacs airbags. Ça, c'est une bonne chose pour tout ce qui est coulée de neige fraîche. Et puis des barrivox. Et surtout, on a les collègues, quoi. Pour moi, le boulot de pisteur, c'est quand même être utile en montagne et puis assurer la sécurité des clients sur les domaines skiables. Alors, je m'appelle Vandersteen Jonathan, je suis patrouilleur à Verbier.
Should I watch the camera? No, should I watch you? Tell me a question. Walking in the mountain isn't easy. The access isn't it's almost never easy, the access, and especially with all the video equipment, and the cold for the battery, the rain, the snow. It's pretty difficult. But I think it's worth it because your office is the mountain, so it's awesome, I think. Well, the day usually it starts like the night before. With the rider, we talk about what we can do for the next day. So it will depend on the snow condition, it will depend on the spot we have in mind. And then when we make a plan with the rider, usually it starts pretty early in the day. It depends. In Zermatt we can go touring, we can take the heli, but in Finland it can be like driving to the spot, shaping the spot, like building the spot, and then yeah, like filming stuff, filming again. When I arrive on the spot, and usually I'm trying to check all the different angles of the spot, ask the rider what tricks he want to do or what line he want to ski, and I try to visualize where is the best angle, what should I do? Should I do like a follow cam? Should I do a tripod shot? What lens should I use? Because usually we only have 1-2 tries, sometimes a couple more, but not much. I have to visualize in my mind how it's gonna look, and hopefully get it first try perfectly. To keep the rider motivated, I think you have to listen to them, you have to understand them, and talk to them about the tricks they want to do or the line they want to do, and if it's a good thing, like a good trick, a good line, you should tell them and show them the shot after, like to make them stoked, I think. If I have to tell some advice to some young people, new people who wants to make video, I would say first is to have fun. I think it's the most important thing. It's to have fun making the video. If you don't have fun, I'm sure it's gonna be a boring video, like not a cool video. This Is Our Movie is a project I made with Faction. It's a team movie. We went all around the world to film that movie with pretty much all the riders in the team. We filmed some urban, some backcountry, some snow park, big mountain.
Je m'appelle Bertrand, je suis responsable du snowpark de Verbier. Je suis shaper machine, certains appellent ça park designer. J'ai commencé à conduire un ratrack dans les années début 2000. Je travaille avec une machine spéciale, on va dire, par rapport aux autres dameuses. C'est qu'elle est plus compacte et elle a un débattement plus élevé, c'est-à-dire que je peux monter mes outils plus haut et plus rapidement qu'une machine traditionnelle. C'est beaucoup de travail machine et ensuite de la responsabilité, puis de gérer l'équipe qui travaille la journée, qui permet d'avoir un joli snowpark aussi, de peaufiner, puis d'ouvrir et fermer et de minimiser les risques et surtout pour que tout le monde s'amuse. On attend, c'est clair, que la neige tombe pour pouvoir construire, faire des plus grosses choses et puis faire des lignes d'enchaînement de modules surtout, et puis pour offrir différents niveaux à nos pratiquants. C'est vraiment en fonction de la neige, vraiment dépend de la neige, quoi. Chez PA Snowpark, c'est super important d'être pratiquant, de savoir rider, de savoir sauter, de savoir de quoi on parle en fait. Voilà, donc moi, ma philosophie, c'est d'offrir des modules pour tout le monde, que ce soit du débutant au confirmé. Si je vois, quand je vois les gens s'amuser sur le snowpark et qui sont contents, bah, ça veut dire que j'ai fait mon travail correctement et moi-même je suis content, tout simplement. La meilleure partie de mon job, c'est quand je me retrouve seul le soir, quand il y a le coucher de soleil, face au sacré bureau qu'on a, les Combins, les Triens, le Mont Blanc, le Bec-des-Rosses, tout ce qui nous entoure, c'est quand même incroyable. C'est ce qui donne aussi la force, parce que dès que tu as un coup de fatigue, tu lèves la tête, tu regardes la montagne, tu fais waouh.
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
Det står jo aksjeforbud, men det her er det verste jeg har vært på. Du blir nesten tullete i hodet av syren.
Nei, det var bra, så det var jo bra i starten, men i Holmland så sitter du så lenge i hockey, da, så vi er jævla stiv i beina, så det svir jo og brenner jo noe jævlig, men det visste vi på forhånd, men det er vondt faktisk, selv om det er bare nedover, så er det skikkelig vondt. Så nei, jeg tror det var 349 stykk som ville slå meg. Så jeg følte når jeg tok teten at jeg ble jaget av et helt felt da. Så jeg prøvde å ta vare på den ledelsen så lenge som mulig, så det holdt dessverre ikke helt inn.
Var det noen skittende triks der oppe?
Nei, det var egentlig ikke det. Det var forholdsvis fair på starten her, men nå vet jeg ikke hva som skjedde lenger bak i feltet. Men jeg har jo ligget litt bak i feltet der på Holmland før, og da vet jeg at det er litt skittende triks folk trekker.
Det er helt forferdelig. Beina mine skjelver, jeg har ikke ord.
Det er mye adrenalin.
Ja, det er det, men det blir litt for lange etapper for meg det der. Altså, jeg er vant til å sitte i hockey i 5 sekunder, og det er det. Og det her tok det vel 6 minutter, så det var fælt.
Alex, you don't be shit, just I got you. Book hours to up there.
comme ça que t'as commencé.
Quoi? T'enlèves ta caméra! Non, non.
That's gonna be the sickest line I've ever skied.
That was so sick. The slough was insane, dude.
Just Tommy down there. Oh, I'm getting a little too old for this scheiße. All right, boys, here we go.
Took a little fist right here, and we're gonna ski that right there. That's pretty good.
That right there is how you tomahawk.
If I fail to make it through the night somehow, I'll see you when I reach the by and by. Raise your hands and voices to the sky.
Oh my God, freak wall is done.
Raise your little voices to the sky. You will be redeemed. You can set the soil with me. Holy Spirit, lay
Oh my God, you savage.
Hi folks, this is Jen.
Okay, we'll see one on your feet. Come on, stick.
Singing we will join our forces.
Wow, it is
with
good.
the siren, with the song. It might take us 14 years to scale these castle walls.
2, 1, hard
With
time.
a sword and with a cannon, we'll strike that devil down. Oh yes, you will join our forces when you hear redemption sound.
Yeah, I couldn't see much at the big rollover, but man, that thing at the bottom looks humongous. Good to go. Alright, and here goes nothing.
Did you see that? Yeah!
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
Hi Ski TV Australia viewers, I'm Jenny O'Farrell from Intrawest International, and I represent Steamboat and Winter Park in Colorado for the Australian skiers and snowboarders. Steamboat's really special for the Australians because the Australians come looking for our amazing tree skiing, which we deliver, our champagne powder snow, which we hold for trademark, and they find it there. But when they actually get there, they find out they fall in love with the town of Steamboat Springs, where the resort's located, with our over 100 bars and restaurants, 3 full-service supermarkets, ice skating rink, bowling alley, cinema. It's just a fantastic town to come and visit, a real town in Colorado. If you're going to Winter Park, you're going to find a resort that's just down the road from Denver, so very easy access. Again, in a proper country town and one of the most expert mountains in Colorado, with plenty of intermediate and beginner terrain for those looking for that too. So 2 great resorts in real Colorado town. Australia is snowing in Winter Park as well. So we love our Aussies and they love us. Oh, highlights. Well, if we're talking about mountain, if you find the Twilight Run in the forest over on the Sunshine Peak, you are in my personal paradise and you're welcome to it. If you're over in Winter Park, I recommend the Mary Jane Run on Mary Jane. It's a beautiful intermediate run. And then some of the beautiful Parson Bowl high alpine trees, also gorgeous. If you're talking eating and drinking in Steamboat, I'd go down to Yampa Street and hit some of those restaurants on the river, or the T-Bar right there on the mountain, fantastic. And then in Winter Park, high-end dining in a very rustic town, Bolario's, magical. If you're interested in learning more about us, you can look at Steamboat on steamboat.com and Winter Park, winterparkresort.com. Come see us, please. Hi, Jenny O'Farrell from Intrawest, that's Steamboat in Winter Park, talking to you from skitv.com.au.
My name is Seth Tucker with Crescent View Mountain Resort, and I'm the Travel Industry Sales Manager.
But not natural, anything but natural.
Crescent View Mountain Resort is in the center of Colorado. We're about 4 hours away from Denver, 30 minutes from Gunnison, and an hour and a half from Montrose Airport. So we are a true destination resort in Colorado. We don't get the Denver weekend warrior traffic. So the resort itself is 1,600 acres, and we have only about 3,000 people on the mountain per day. So you get a lot of bang for your buck when you're actually skiing. You're not waiting in line. Is a family owned and operated resort too, so we do focus on family values, family pricing, along with all the runs for the families and beginners and intermediates. The resort too is one of the steepest in North America, with our famed North Face and Headwall. So we have actually 600 acres of double black terrain as well. That was the start of the US free skiing movement. So Crescent View is a true individual town. We have not been Starbucks, so we don't have any chain stores, we don't have any chain restaurants, but we do have over 42 different restaurants and bars. When you think of restaurants, my favorite is the Secret Stash, Pizza and Groove Emporium. Amazing pizza, amazing salad bar, really good option for food as well. And then a couple other options, the Montañas Distillery. They distill all their own rum in town as well, so it's an amazing rum distillery in town. And then the other options is what we call the Bermuda Triangle, is Conchivers, which is an amazing old gambling saloon from the 1800s. And then you have the Eldo, which is a sunny place for shady people. And then the Talk of the Town is a great other option for people as well. And then if you're looking for really good cocktails, the Dogwood Cocktail Cabin right in town is amazing for good cocktails. So I eat out a couple times a week, and so the Ginger Cafe, the Secret Stash, and Marchitelli's Gourmet Noodle are always on my top list as well. So Crested View Mountain Resort can be found online at www.skicb.com, and that's going to be your best source of information. We'll give you their webcams, we'll give you our powder cam, we'll give you a base area map and videos, and really an interactive trail map as well. And it also shows all of our activities, all of our lodging, and really everything you need about Crested View and Crested View Mountain Resort. I'm Seth Tucker with Crested View Mountain Resort as the Travel Industry Sales Manager, and I'm watching skitv.com.au. My name is Seth Tucker with Crested View Mountain Resort, and I'm the Travel Industry Sales Manager.
But not natural. Anything but natural.
Crested View Mountain Resort is in the center of Colorado. We're about 4 hours away from Denver, 30 minutes from Gunnison, and an hour and a half from Montrose Airport. So we are a true destination resort in Colorado. We don't get the Denver weekend warrior traffic. So the resort itself is 1,600 acres, and we have only about 3,000 people in the mountain per day. So you get a lot of bang for your buck when you're actually skiing. You're not waiting in line. Is a family-owned and operated resort too, so we do focus on family values, family pricing, along with all the runs for the families and beginners and intermediates. The resort too is one of the steepest in North America, with our famed North Face and headwall. So we have actually 600 acres of double black terrain as well. That was the start of the U.S. free skiing movement. So Crested View is a true individual town. We have not been Starbucks, so we don't have any chain stores, we don't have any chain restaurants, but we do have over 42 different restaurants and bars. When you think of restaurants, my favorite is the Secret Stash Pizza and Groove Emporium. Amazing pizza, amazing salad bar, really good option for food as well. And then a couple other options, the Montañas Distillery. They distill all their own rum in town as well. So it's an amazing rum distillery in town. And then the other options is what we call the Bermuda Triangle, is Conchivers, which is an amazing old gambling saloon from the 1800s. And then you have the Eldo, which is a sunny place for shady people. And then the Talk of the Town is a great other option for people as well. And then if you're looking for really good cocktails, the Dogwood Cocktail Cabin right in town is amazing for good cocktails. So I eat out a couple times a week, and so the Ginger Cafe, the Secret Stash, and Marchitelli's Gourmet Noodle are always on my top list as well.
You're headed nowhere to
So Crested Butte Mountain Resort can be found online at www.skicb.com, and that's going to be your best source of information. We'll give you their webcams, we'll give you our powder cam, we'll give you a base area map and videos, and really an interactive trail map as well. And it also shows all of our activities, all of our lodging, and really everything you need about Crested Butte and Crested Butte Mountain Resort. I'm Seth Tucker with Crested Butte Mountain Resort as the Travel Industry Sales Manager, and I'm watching skitv.com.au.
I'm Stephanie Forsyth from Whistler Blackcomb, and I am the sales manager for Asia Pacific. Yeah, well, Whistler Blackcomb is a four-season resort. We are the largest resort in North America. We have over 200 runs, 37 lifts, and over 3,300 hectares of skiable terrain. So tons of terrain to explore on both Whistler and Blackcomb Mountains. And then we have a full-service village that's a pedestrian village. Beautiful shops, restaurants, and lots of activities going on. Is a really popular après ski bar at the base of Whistler Mountain, so that's a great spot to hang out. Great place to have a beer and some nachos at the end of the day. I think one of my favorite runs is on Blackcomb Mountain. It's called Ridge Runner, and it goes basically from the top of Blackcomb all the way down to the Crystal Chair. It's a great place and not very crowded. So.
And how long does that run take?
Not just that run, but full run is about 10 kilometers top to bottom, from the top of Blackcomb all the way to the village. So that's a great thigh burner. It's www.whistlerblackcomb.com.
You're in tune with KOTO Community Radio, and if I do say so myself, it's going to be a rockin' day out there.
So Telluride is located in the southwest corner of Colorado. It's a little bit off the beaten path from everywhere else. So that means you don't get the lift lines, you don't get the queues, but you get massive skiing. Telluride's an old, historic mining town. It's been around for ages. But you get the best of both worlds because it's connected to a European-style mountain village that's been around for about 15 years. It's really cool in Telluride and pretty unique because you can ride the free gondola system that connects the two towns. 13 minutes from one side to the other. It runs from 7 in the morning till midnight. We have massive skiing for families. It's about a third and a third and a third of beginner, intermediate, and advanced skiing. So there truly is something for everyone.
I feel like speaking now.
So some of my favorite places to hang out in Telluride. So you've got the highest, you've got Alpino Vino, which is a high altitude wine bar with an Italian flair. You also have the Bon Vivant, which is a French outdoor restaurant that specializes in hot chocolates and fresh crepes. It's truly a special spot too. If you want to go hang out in the pub, I suggest the Buck or the Last Dollar Saloon downtown in the historic mining town. Or you could check out the new Sheridan. It's one of the oldest bars in Telluride. www.tellurideskiresort.com or visit telluride.com, and hopefully we'll see you there soon.
I feel like speaking now.
Hi, I'm Charity Banker, International Sales from the Telluride Ski Resort in beautiful Colorado. You're watching skitv.com.au.
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
was just perfect. Skiing with the kids, awesome scenery, long lunches, endless laughter. And we even had some powder days where we could get some really deep turns in that went on and on and on.
Thank you, David. I think that's probably enough for now.
Sorry, Karen. Sorry, everyone.
So, we do have a new face with us this week. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. Hiya. I wasn't sure if I should come tonight, but my friends said it would be good for me, so here I am. I didn't think I was doing anything out of the ordinary. I was doing the weekly shop, you know, as you do. And I found myself in the frozen aisle, just loitering. And then I put a bag of frozen peas on my face.
Have you done that? I've done that.
It's been 285 days since my last ski trip, but I still think about it every day. Throwing open the curtains and seeing the mountains all covered in snow. Grabbing your ski boots from the heater. Oh, it's like a warm hug for your feet, isn't it? It doesn't matter how many times you go, nothing beats the rush as you jump onto the chairlift, and before you know it, you're at the top, setting off, and...
Yeah, and those first few turns.
Nothing beats those first few turns.
Yeah, especially when it's fresh cordial.
David! Spoken about this. Sorry, Rebecca. David does have a tendency to get a little bit overexcited.
I think I went a little off-piste there.
Now you mention it, though, I do love a bit of off-piste.
Yeah, off-piste is great, but I'm more of a snow park, big kicker kind of guy.
I'm more of a cruisy blue stop for a hot chockey kind of gal.
Marshmallows on top?
Hot chocolate. No. It's all about that cold beer after your last run.
Oh, you could get a burger with that beer.
Or a cheese fondue.
Or a cheese fondue.
Can everyone please just slow down?
Did you say slow down or snow down?
You heard what I said, David.
You know what? I love the après.
Captain Snowflake's on your tongue.
I don't mind a bit of that Europop.
Goggle tans!
Snowball fights!
First lifts! Green runs!
Black runs!
Hitting kickers.
Beer!
Ski school!
Powder days!
Ski obsession can affect anyone. If you or someone you know has been constantly thinking about the mountains, contact Crystal Ski Holidays or visit the website for more information.
Hello, Crystal Ski Holidays. How can I help?
Our needs may be few, but our wants are many. Higher, faster, bigger, deeper, gnarlier. We want our brains melted and constantly crave more. More. Well, get ready, because here comes more. 120% more impressive. 60% more gripping. 80% louder sound effects on every turn and landing. %90 more insightful athlete interviews.
I feel like I'm floating when I'm skiing, and in that moment, nothing else matters.
Cut! We've heard that 1,000 times!
Freedom?
90% less athlete interviews. 100% more ripping women. 2.
Oh, all these pops!
180% more authentic live audio.
I've got that like sweaty, I've got a poo feeling.
Ew.
10% more soul.
Did you get the shot?
This was ridiculous.
Post boy, get her again.
450% more pro skier husband and wife interaction.
Careful, Cody! There's rocks below you!
Hey, there's rocks below you.
250% more masterful editing.
Nailed it.
Oh, that's nice! Oh, stop! Stop!
Ooh. 160% more cinematic. Cinematic means slow motion with a moving camera and exaggerated sound effects. $150% tougher.
Oh no!
330% more stoked. And 300% more sand.
Oh no!
Sorry, send. My bad.
Yay.
300% more sand. Add it all up, and that's 2,190% more. So much freaking more that this movie's gonna make you wanna drop everything.
I thought that was kind of referring to us. Like, we drop everything?
Whatever.
Oh my God, the shit!
Mark Abloh, Marcus Ader, Michelle Parker, Sammy Carlson, Eric Hjortson, Cody Townsend, and Elise Saugstad, Tanner Rainville, Aaron Blanc, Sander Hadley, Chris Rubens, Connery Lundeen, and more, with a guest appearance by J.T. Holmes.
How's it going?
Damn knuckle draggers. Doesn't anybody turn anymore?
Drop everything. Drop everything. Dropping this September.
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
G'day.
G'day, mates. How are
mate.
you?
I'm well, thank you.
Now, the Hoff, and you're here at the ski show in London, and it's great. Can you say hello to our people at Ski TV there?
Hello, Ski TV. It's the Hoff. Actually, the Hoff was invented in Australia, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah, it was invented by some secretaries from the, I got a call from the Daily Telegraph, and they called me and they said, how do you feel about being a sex symbol at 50? I said, it's okay. And they said, there is an epidemic of emails going back and forth from females calling you the Hoff. And I said, well, don't hassle the Hoff. And,
oh, really? That's where it all came from Australia.
Yeah.
What part of Australia was that? Sydney, Melbourne?
It was in Sydney, yeah. Yeah. In fact, I was at Sydney Harbour Park jogging, and cars were driving up going, Hoff, Hoff. It was like the night of the Walking Dead, you know?
That's fantastic. And you're here with alpineresorts.com, and tell us a bit about that company. How did you get involved with them?
Alpineresorts.com called me, and they said, look, we're kind of we know that you're really into social media, and that's what we're into. We're booking ski resorts all over the world. They have 900. It's a family-run organization. A bunch of guys got together, and they started with just 2 or 3. Now they have 900. And so you can go on to alpineresorts.com and book all your skis. So when you go to Aspen or Kitzbühel or Saarbach-Hinterglemm or Austria or Queensland, you just go and you hit Alpine Ski Resorts, alpineresorts.com, and all your stuff's waiting for you. So I thought, why not? And so can you throw in a ski vacation? And they did.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Now the Hoff, what's your favourite ski resort in Europe? And I know, or one of them, I know you've got quite a few because we've got to be fair to everyone. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I really enjoyed skiing. I've skied a lot of places, and I've done a lot of work with the Special Olympics and Schwarzenegger and those guys, and skied a lot mostly in Austria. And I really learned to ski in Kitzbühel because I was recording an album there.
Yeah.
Now I ski at family resorts like Saarbach-Hinterglemm, and then I like the smaller family-run resorts because when you're
Yeah, when you're you.
Off for me, you can't go anywhere unless you have your goggles on.
Or the big balaclava like Clint Eastwood has.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, thank you very much, Hoff, for your time. We really appreciate it. And is there any way you could just say hi to our Ski TV audience out there who are watching online?
Okay. Hi, it's David Hasselhoff on Ski TV. Keep skiing, guys. I'll see you on the slopes with alpineresorts.com.
Liebe Gäste, herzlich willkommen auf dem Camping Alpenblick in Unterseen. Hunde sind bei uns herzlich willkommen. Wir hoffen, Sie bald bei uns begrüßen zu können.
Hi, I'm Andrew from Black Apparel and you're watching Ski TV.
Ski TV, Roy again. We've been traveling around now quite a bit with our truck and we've completely discovered a new side of, let's say, of the skiing world, because everybody's used to these wonderful hotels and, well, wonderful apartments. This is another experience. It's about camping in the snow. And for us also a wonderful experience. And right now we're here in Adelboden and we're on Camping Hari. And I'm sitting here next to the owner of Camping Hari. His name is Peter. Ich sage gerade, dass wir hier in Adelboden auf der Camping sind und mit der Einhabe davon. Ja. Könntest du mir bitte mal erzählen, was für Leute machen das? was für Leute machen das Camping in der ja, wie sagt man das, in der Schnee? Ja.
Wir haben viele Schweizer die meisten, Holländer, Deutschland, Belgien.
Ja? Also die kommen eigentlich von überall?
Von überall. Von Frankreich auch, Italien haben wir auch schon.
So many people come from Germany, many people come from Holland. What did I hear noch mehr? Some from Italy, some from France. So quite an audience that from all the countries in Europe, let's say.
Srček mój, veselo mi razbija, ljubček mój, najlepše je s teboj.
Es ist natürlich ganz anders. Ich meine, ein ganzes Unterschied, ob man in die Schnee geht, so mit einem Camper oder ein Hotel. Was genau ist das Unterschied? Wohin liegen die Unterschiede?
Hotel ist mehr Komfort, das ist klar, oder?
So, ein Hotel ist mehr Komfort.
Und die hier ist das natürlich, die sind unabhängig. Die können Wochenende kommen, ein paar Tage, 14 Tage, eine Woche, spielt keine Rolle. Und die haben immer das Bett frei.
Ich verstehe. So many people have their campers here during the season and they come here, let's say throughout the weekend, and then they have their houses here. And of course what he said is a bit less comfortable. Obwohl, wenn ich manche Camper anschaue, dann sind es doch unglaublich schöne Wohnmobile. Ich meine, ich kann mir da vorstellen, dass auch da drin einige Luxus da ist.
Ja, den haben sie auch. Ich denke, wir haben das auch viel Luxus.
Haben Sie selbst schon mal gemacht?
Nein.
So he never did it himself?
Keine Zeit.
No time is what he said. Peter also has right behind us, and we're going to give you a shot a little bit later. There's cows in here. They're here in the winter time, and when it gets beautiful weather, let's say in springtime and in summertime, the cows go into on the mountains, grass from the mountains. That's what they do. Wonderful, wonderful. Look at this one. It's only 3 days old. Hat es schon einen Namen?
Ja, Alex.
Wie?
Alex.
Alex. So, name is Alex. Hello.
Hey, Alex.
Discovering the world.
He's very friendly. He's very friendly.
Wonderful. Ich denke, du bist ein glückliches Mensch, dass du so hier in die Freiheit, in die Natur leben kannst. Du hast doch ein herrliches Beruf.
Ja, natürlich.
Ja? A wonderful job, just to be here all year long, in between these wonderful mountains. It's such a lovely life.
Aber dank meiner Frau, die hilft auch mit.
Ah, natürlich. So geht das ja. Ohne Frau sind wir nicht.
Ja, das geht nicht.
Without a woman, what can we do? Because he told us, my woman also is very important to run the whole camping place.
Ja.
Ich möchte sagen, Dankeschön für dieses Interview and ich hoffe nur, dass wir noch eine schöne Zeit hier haben.
Ja, ebenfalls. Danke.
Ja? Dankeschön, Peter. To all of you, camping, keep it in mind. Might be nice.
Ljubček mój, nocuj srčno rada, Lester boj, veselo zaplesala, srček mój, veselo mi razbija, ljubček mój, najlepše je s teboj. Srček mój, veselo mi razbija.
Hi everybody, I'm Daniela, coming from the Dolomites in Italy. You can check us on www.fasa.com and you are watching Ski TV International.
Now this is the neo hype, but especially of course the tires makes that you can cycle on snow, and that is really an experience. I mean, truly an experience. Especially for a guy from me, from Amsterdam, with of course the tires like this, then this is something really different. And I think I will go for a ride now. Hop hop. Nice to do! Now give this a try. Quite special, really quite special. Cycling on snow. Watch out. But of course you can also let other people do the work. Then you don't have to cycle at all. You just sit on it and you let the dogs run. Yes, my dear friends. Yes. Woof, woof, woof. We're having the day of our life, really. Another day of our life. Man, our life is too short.
It is.
Hi, I'm Belinda from Intersport Stegersport in Muren, and we are really happy to welcome you at our stores in Muren and help you with all your skiing needs. Yeah, we get lots of people from all around the world to come in, and we are happy to help them out with all their skiing needs. We can cater from the beginner to the skiing expert. We even have customers doing the Inferno race, which we can help with downhill ski. It really is a cool atmosphere. It really brings town to life. And everyone's, like Inferno, as it says, everyone's on fire, ready to race, and ready to race the devil, so it's really cool. You know, I think the whole ski resort is really cool. You can ski the whole resort within a morning, but I think the legendary slope is going down from the Schildhorn. Of course, it's for the advanced skiers, but it is something that you have to experience because of the views. It's absolutely amazing, and that drop is quite impressive. Online you can find us at stegersport.ch, AE, or you can look at skitv.eu and you'll find us on there as well.
My name is Ian Bolshaw. I played rugby between 1997 to 2014, and I played in the back three. Projects, well, I do various projects, but one in particular, that's why we're here today. I work with Yann Deleg and Stéphane Rouleau for the Six Stations de Ski. It is an organisation where we play in 6 different ski resorts in the Alps in 6 days with 30 ex-professional rugby players and 30 amateurs. The professional way to describe it is we take everything very seriously. We're there for the rugby. The unprofessional way is that we are there to party with our mates and act as though we are 16 years old. Not being able to participate in this sort of event, I would never have been able to, one, learn how to ski, and two, discover the amazing areas in the Alps. We are at Val Thorens, Les Clusaz, Le Menuire, Valmorel, Châtel. This year we're going to Megève, so we're very, very lucky. We get to go to some of the most incredible ski resorts in the Alps, ski all day, play a little bit of rugby, and then do the après ski in the evening. They all have their positives, to be honest. There's not one ski resort that I can say is better than the other. Everyone is very accepting of us. We all go there, as I said, different ski resorts every day. Guys from all walks of life, all different countries around the world are there to participate in the tournament that we put on, and it is just genuinely for families, children, adults alike. It's just a fabulous event. You can go to tournoisde6stations.fr and you will find everything you need to know, or just type in snow rugby and I'm sure it'll be the first on the list. Hello, my name is Ian Bolshaw. I'm an XXXX Rugby International. I am here supporting skitv.eu.
Now, really, this night, yesterday we've had a day full of filming and we've got some beautiful shots, I mean it, and we've been working all night, working on the pre-edits, and let's go inside and let's see, because Jeff is still working and I know that he is tired as yeah, what is the word, or whatever, and let's see. Look, this is the truck, our Ski TV truck, and we've made the most beautiful things in here. Let's see. Come on, man, is it now? Haven't you finished it? What are you doing the whole time?
Sorry?
Still not ready?
No, still not ready, sorry, but you know, it takes a bit of time.
Man, you have to work.
I know.
But I'll bring you a coffee.
Oh, thanks, mate.
This is just for the people to see how a wonderful truck is. And this is all the gear, the equipment we work with. And well, I can only say that we've had some wonderful days here at the truck. We've made beautiful things, which soon you will see. I guarantee you'll be impressed. Nice. Say hello to us.
Hi guys, welcome to Ski TV Control
Yeah,
Operations.
I know this all. Leave it.
No worries, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
Jeg står jo aksjeforbud, men det her er det verste jeg har vært på. Du blir nesten tullete i hodet av syren.
Nei, det var bra, så det var, jeg var bra I starten, men I Holmland så sitter du så lenge I hockey, da, så vi er jævla stiv I beina, så svir jo og brenner jo noe jævlig, så, men det visste vi på forhånd, men det vondt faktisk, selv om det bare nedover, så det skikkelig vondt. Så, nei, jeg tror det var 349 stykk som ville slå meg. Så jeg følte når jeg tok teten at jeg ble jaget av et helt felt da. Så jeg prøvde å ta vare på den ledelsen så lenge som mulig, så det holdt dessverre ikke helt inn.
Var det noen skittende triks der oppe?
Nei, det var egentlig ikke det. Det var forholdsvis fair på starten her, men nå vet jeg ikke hva som skjedde lenger bak I feltet. Men jeg har jo ligget litt bak I feltet der på Holmland før, og da vet jeg at det litt skittende triks folk trekker.
Det helt forferdelig. Beina mine skjelver, jeg har ikke ord.
Det mye adrenalin.
Ja, det har det, men det blir litt for lange etapper for meg det der. Altså, jeg vant til å sitte I hockey I 5 sekunder, og det det. Og det her tok det vel 6 minutter, så det var fælt.
And it was just perfect. Skiing with the kids, awesome scenery, long lunches, endless laughter. And we even had some powder days where we could get some really deep turns in that went on and on and on.
Thank you, David. I think that's probably enough for now.
Sorry, Karen. Sorry, everyone.
So, we do have a new face with us this week. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Rebecca. Hiya. I wasn't sure if I should come tonight, but my friends said it would be good for me, so here I am. I didn't think I was doing anything out of the ordinary. I was doing the weekly shop, you know, as you do. And I found myself in the frozen aisle, just loitering. And then I put a bag of frozen peas on my face.
Have you done that? I've done that.
It's been 285 days since my last ski trip, but I still think about it every day. Throwing open the curtains and seeing the mountains all covered in snow. Grabbing your ski boots from the heater. Oh, it's like a warm hug for your feet, isn't it? It doesn't matter how many times you go, nothing beats the rush as you jump onto the chairlift and before you know it, you're at the top, setting off and...
Yeah, and those first few turns.
Nothing beats those first few turns.
Yeah, especially when it's fresh cordial.
David! Spoken about this. Sorry, Rebecca. David does have a tendency to get a little bit overexcited.
I think I went a little off-piste there.
Now you mention it, though, I do love a bit of off-piste.
Yeah, off-piste is great, but I'm more of a snow park, big kicker kind of guy.
I'm more of a cruisy blue stop for a hot chocky kind of gal.
Marshmallows on top? Hot chocolate. No. It's all about that cold beer after your last run.
Or you could get a burger with that beer.
Or a cheese fondue.
Or a cheese fondue.
Look, can everyone please just slow down?
Did you say slow down or snow down?
You heard what I said, David. Then
You know what? I love the après.
Catching snowflakes on your tongue.
I don't mind a bit of that Euro pop.
Goggle tans! Snowball fights!
First lifts.
Green runs.
Black runs!
Hitting kickers. Beer.
Ski school! Powder days!
Ski obsession can affect anyone. If you or someone you know has been constantly thinking about the mountains, contact Crystal Ski Holidays or visit the website for more information.
Hello, Crystal Ski Holidays. How can I help?
Hi Ski TV UK, Sarah Duffy here from Mount Buller in Australia. Our ski season is between June and October every single year, and we would love to see you for a ski down under sometime soon.
I've gone out skiing and filming by myself before, and there's something about it that is just, it's not the same, and the feeling isn't there. I think the presence and having your friends there is something that you need. That's the point. That's the reason why I skied, is so I can enjoy it with my friends.
And we danced, and we cried, and we laughed, and had a really, really, really good time. Take my hand, let's have a blast, and remember this moment for the rest of our lives. Our lives. Our lives.
I just saw the sickest shit ever go down in a park. I've been around for a while, seen a lot of things, and you ain't seen nothing like that before, so boom, bomb, poor boys.
Feels like a night for a party. My niche, so naughty. There's a knock on the door, it's the neighbors. Quick cut blocking, we're having a holdout. You hold down, don't let me pull my hose out. Cause it's big, long, pink, strong. If I know the time, slack all night long. Grab my hand, play this song. DJ, save my life, come on. Leave your fear back off the wall. Free a beat.
No matter how many gold medals you win, all of that originates back to when you were skiing with your friends.
To a bullseye, yeah. And we danced, and we cried, and we laughed, and had a really, really, really good time. Take my hand, let's have a blast, and remember this moment for the rest of our.
You see me looking at you from that bar right over there, but your friends are huddled up and they are hitting on a player. I just wanna dance with you, get on the back of you, tip tap the boots, extract the truth, dance with you, get on the back of you, dance.
No one takes what we do seriously.
I'm ready!
Put me in, coach!
Go!
It's not just skiing and serious skiing that we do. You know, we want to show it's not scary to be a skier. It's you can have a lot of fun.
I really enjoy skiing with other people. Being by myself can be fun, but it also has its downside. You know, I need other people around to help me be a part of something bigger.
It honestly takes a toll on you, and at the end of the year, you're just fried because the contest and all the travel is just so heavy.
You know, sure, we're all individuals, but it takes more than just us to make it out there.
The fact that we can give back to all those skiers watching just makes it that much better.
Dude, Pep finally made it to Canada. And we danced, and we cried, and we laughed, and had a really, really, really good time. Take my hand, let's have a blast, and remember this moment for the rest of our lives.
You only have one chance to be here, so why give it up?
Live a life on my knees. You think I am nothing. I am nothing. You got something coming, because I hear God's
it goes. Living lives we chose. Yeah. Show you're brave. Yeah. Those with faith. Yeah. On a mission. Led by intuition. You should listen. Because
loose.